There's no consensus about what is research impact. However, in order to understand it, it is looking at the effects a piece of research has had. The process actually begins before I do my publication. Then there is some post-publication tips. So before we start our work, we have to lay out the ground for success. So we have to start locally. So in order for me to try to publish in an international journal, I think I have to go local first in order to get a sense of what I will go through. And it also gives me an idea about the rules for publication. And also it gives me a chance in order to improve my work. So take every opportunity, join associations like Egyptian Spine Association, join online groups, join work groups, study groups. Going to conferences is as important as well. You have to treat going to a conference, it's like going to work. Research ahead of time, engage with curiosity. Most people will have something to share with you and you have something to learn from them. If you are a shy person or cannot indulge, talk about your research or other research of other people or other publications. Also do online networking using LinkedIn or ResearchGate and others. So in order to start talking about research impact, there is something called search engine optimization. The key in search engine optimization is that it's like a vicious circle. So you start by, it's in order for your paper to be search engine, then there is a higher chance for people to click on that research and upload it. In order for that to happen, there is a few tips. Actually, you have to choose carefully the keywords for your research. So think about keywords in the same way you are. In the same way you are searching for a subject. So let's say if I'm looking for minimally invasive TLIF, so I go to Google and write minimally invasive TLIF. So these are the keywords I'm searching for, and that's how you should think about your research. So I'm doing research. I have to come up with keywords that when people go inside and click that on a search engine, they will come up with my paper. So how can we make search engine optimization work for us? First, we start with title. The title should contain keywords within the first 65 characters of my work. The abstract should have the main keywords, as we said, and it should have it within the first 230 characters. Complete metadata and citations, they impact the rank of my paper. Also, we should use graphics that can be read by search engines. So you should use a vector. And also we try to post links of our works to social media if that is appropriate to our work. Also, we should post it to our department, our homepage, and etc. So after the publication comes out, there are simple but effective tools to promote our work. First, use the email signature. Use email signature to tell the people about your new article. Add a brief summary to that of your work to your department website, and add a link to that. If you have students, and you can post that, and we can sites and discussion list. Also, if you are a blogger, you can add that to and a link to your work to your blog. Also, create a professional social media presence. And actually, social media drives article downloads. I don't know if this is very applicable to us, but it's 7 out of 10 most important factors in search engine optimization. They now come from social media. There is an altimetric score, and we'll discuss that in a bit. It usually takes into account social media attention. Also, journalists, they use social media as major source for news stories. So how do we start with social media? So we should create a strategy with a clear objective. First, as said before, we have to identify the audience you want to reach. Are you trying to reach fellow researchers? Are you trying to reach this general public, practitioners? Also, choose the best channel for your social media. There is a lot of platforms. Not all of them are suitable for you. So choose the best one suitable for your research. Consider a press release. Is your research newsworthy? Speak to your institution and publisher, press office. And here is different examples for newsworthy research. Is it a major breakthrough in the field? Does it have an impact on society? Does it call for recommendation for change? Does it suit the time? Does it have interest, human interest? Altimetric, it's an called altimetric attention score, and it tracks the attention a scholarly article receives online. It's a track record of attention, a measure of dissemination of the work, an indicator of the influence and impact. And this is a called altimetric donut. It has different color, which represents different points of attention. And you get a score. And the score of a donut provides a summary of attention a piece of content has made. Last but not least, through Taylor and Francis, there is the author services, which gives guidance and use and ideas for authors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ramadan, for the nice talk. I think we have a lot of questions, but because the next session is virtual and the other colleagues are waiting to start, now we call Dr. Samer and Dr. Wael to monitor this session.